I think I'm live. Yeah, I am. Let me check the lenses that I'm using. Wide 12 megapixel. Yeah, good. This, no, this one is good. Yeah, because I have the black curtains behind me. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Okay, Copilot has a free plan, whatever. Yeah, let it be there. What is not supposed to be here? It's just. Okay, camera needs to go here. We need to keep terminal NVS. Let me just check whether I'm live or not. Give me a while, bruh. It takes me a while to get set up on the live stream. But yeah, it's okay. Content live. Yeah, I am. Okay, let's check it. Let's watch the stream. Let's watch the stream. How do I watch it? Okay, let's go to YouTube. Search my username. Yeah, it's there. But it doesn't show it's live. Okay, let's see. Live. Yeah, we are here. We are here. Let's go to YouTube. Search. Yeah, we are. Username. Yeah, it's there. But it doesn't show it's live. Okay, let's see. Live. Yeah, we are here. We are here. Yeah, we are. It's extremely cold out here. You won't believe it's snow out, and maybe we're in negatives right now living. So yeah, that's fine. Let's get back to coding, wipe coding actually. So in the previous live stream a day before yesterday, what we were doing is I tried to build a private, private social media app. I have the repository, but I didn't work on it anymore because the free plan of Copilot ended. I'm just using GPT-5 Mini as the agent now in VS Code. But the problem is that I don't know much, first thing. The second thing is that I stopped working on that because I thought that was a later project and that was very complicated. I needed to add a lot of tech stack into it, which I don't know yet. So I just asked ChatGPT and I decided to build a simple to do app. So I've been working on that on that app from past night, and yeah, I think I am good. I built it extremely well, and it exceeded my expectations. And yeah, the most important thing to understand in vibe coding is prompt engineering. Like you must be a contextual prompter, specific prompter, and more important that you should understand what the model needs from me actually, in order to be able to generate the results that I want. That's more important. So far, I think I need to get a little bit back because my back is hurting. Yeah, I probably want to get the computer a bit closer to me, but it will affect the camera. So what do I do? Okay, I move the camera. No, it's fine. We'll just sit here. Okay. So what we were doing is let me first. Okay, let me add a new terminal. Let me run some commands and show you what I have built. Npm install. Yeah, it's good. Localhost 3000. Let's go to Chrome. Yeah, see what I've built. This is the shit that I have been building. Okay, so let me show you what I did. So this is its basic to do app. For example, you want to add a task. Let's say you want to add go to the gym want to add a little bit of description. For example, it's your protein day, so you want to add, okay, take 7 eggs, 2 chunks of butter, whatever the fuck, 2 chunks of butter, anything like X, Y, and Z, X, comma, Y, comma, Z. This is a bit of a description. Date, for example, today is not today is your off day or recovery day. Tomorrow you want to go to the gym. It's 7. Okay, let's add it in the calendar. 7, and the time probably say 4 p.m. in the evening. For example, 4 p.m. in the evening. Okay. Remind me when you check the box. Remind me. It'll give you a reminder as a notification in the notification panel of your mobile phone. Okay, so I'll just simply click add and the task is added. So once you complete the task, you will click here and it'll show the task completed. Or once you go, if you've not completed, you can uncheck and see. You'll check your active tasks, it is still there. But once you complete the task, for example, 7th of January came, you went to the gym and you completed the task. You just have to click tick and the task is completed. Now, if you want to edit this task, you want to add something more, you click on this pencil button, you add XYZ, you click save and it's saved. You want to delete this task, you click here and the task is deleted. In addition to that, I added a note section as well wherein you want to keep your notes. For example, you want to keep something. Say, for example, this is the search button. For example, you want to keep a note, anything, click on Niv Note. You give it your title, my favorite, my favorite proverb, for example. Subtitle, this is what I believe. Okay, and then you add the proverb. You can click on bold to make this text bold. For example, you want to make this text bold, so you will click proverb. Okay, add a tag. For example, tag religion. Save. Now this is saved. So for example, if you have, say, title, save, Niv Note, play, save. Now close. Now if you come up here and you want to, you have saved a few notes and you want to search those notes, you can just click here. For example, let me just add quickly some Niv notes. Niv Note, let's add play, pay, play, Niv Note, let's add write. Okay, save. So you have 3 notes here. So if you came to this note section and you wanted to find a note that you wrote yesterday or 2 days before, see, here's the time as well, created, time and date. So you've got to come here in the search bar, search PAY, pay. The note comes up here. You can just click simply, edit the note, save it, and done and dusted. And what is beautiful about this is you can just sign up here, enter your account details, and if tomorrow if you change your device and log into another device, everything of yours, because I've not yet added the server or tried to host it on any hosting platform, but in future when I do that and I have a complete storage back there in the backend, you will be able, the database will be saved and your passwords will be hashed so that nobody can access it. But yeah, the important thing is what can happen is that you can log in into another device, and what will happen is that everything will come back in the new device. So that's the beautiful thing that I potentially added into this. So that's all about this app. Whatever. Okay. So yeah, I think there's nothing more I can add to this project so far. But yeah, understanding this, telling the agent to solve every single problem is more important. And I if I be honest, I've not written a single line of code myself. Not a single line of code. I'm sorry. I have not written a single line of code, I swear. So yeah, that is important. Save. Let's go to Prisma, Scamarot Prisma. Not okay. Okay, what are we doing now? GitHub. Okay, let's check our repositories. Let's set a new terminal here. I need to check git status modified components header.tsx git add the file add dot git git status, yeah, git commit initial. There are no paths with include only does not make sense. What? Oh heck no, is not a git command. See git help. What? Okay. Git message. Git. Okay, so let's do one thing. Git status. Your branch is ahead of origin. Okay, let's check the branches. Git. How many branches? You have the main branch. Okay. Git push. Nothing to commit. Working tree clean. Okay. So I've pushed the code into GitHub, and yeah, git, git status. Nothing to commit. Okay, so what does this mean? As so far I've been able to understand is that the code has been pushed to my repository here. Whatever changes I did or whatsoever was there. Yeah, and I've been using Tailwind CSS for the UI UX. React for the user data to be interacted with. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Like I'm happy. I'm more than happy, I swear. But yeah, restream. Yeah, I'm RMTP server. What am I doing? Okay, so let's now try to build something else. I need to close this. Apparently, you know, quit and open VS Code again. Go to Finder. Mm, Where do I have the file? All projects. I had a to-do app. I had private circle. What was software? No, it's a bit of a pain in the ass to build right now. What do I want to build next? Let me check on Twitch if the stream is working. I didn't check it yet. Twitch top. I swear. I should be live. Where does it say? Channel. Yeah, I'm live. I am live. Yeah, I'm live. I am live. Okay, yeah, I have Twitch here as well. Everything is working so far. Let me add a new project here, new folder. What do I want to do? What do I want to build? Let's build something unique and easy. Hmm. I built Notes app. It's as easy as well. I built To Do app. I have not yet, you know, went to deploy or try to deploy even because Vercel costs money and I don't have that. And I'm just trying to become a good prompter at the AI and trying to understand this tech stack, Next.js, Node.js. What are these? Trying to run, understand these commands and all. But yeah, I'm yet to understand this. Okay, so let's ask ChatGPT, what do I want to build? To do app, server issue, Gemini Live, cold email template. Sorry, AI code generation, whatever. Let's say hey, and then start the conversation. Okay. So as you said, that build a to-do app, I have been able to build it, but I didn't even think of deploying it on Vercel or any other platform because I don't understand the tech stack yet. I don't understand what Next.js is. I don't understand all of these things. All I've been doing is prompting and getting the code, uh, having the agent done everything, and then trying to understand and run it on the local host, using browser as my host. That's all. But now I want to build something different. I will think about deploying and understanding the deploying process later. But first, I want to understand the prompt system and prompting, and you know, big, master the shit in depth, master the tools in depth, master the tech stack in depth. What is used for what? So for that, let's start with the second project. What do you want? Don't give me any code. Just give me the tech stack. Give me what do I need. As you know, I'm coding on VS Code, and yeah, let's build something else for me to learn. PKV, the only local app, store, search, and organize ideas, notes, and learnings. Think your second brain, but simple. What this project teaches you. This project is designed to force you to understand what each part of the tech stack does. You will learn what Next.js actually is used for, client versus server thinking without servers, state versus persistence, component architecture, prompting structure for AI coding agents, how tools talk to each other, code core features, conceptual, not code, create notes, title plus content, edit notes, delete notes, search notes, filter notes by category or tag, store everything locally, no backend. Tech stack, only what you need. Framework, Node.js, purpose, app structure, routing, component composition. You are using it as a React framework, nothing more. You're not using server actions, APIs, authorization, databases yet. Language, JavaScript, ES6 plus. No TypeScript for now. Purpose, logic, state handling, data manipulation. UI layer, React, inside, Next.js, purpose, component, state, UI updates, mental model, React decides what the UI should look like based on state. Okay. Styling, Tailwind CSS, state management, React use state plus use effect. Track notes, track search input, track selected category. This is where you learn state deeply. Persistence, browser, local storage, purpose, save notes, tooling, VS Code, project structure. You should expect this, no backend, no API databases. How this helps you master prompting. Architecture prompt, component prompt, state prompt, persistence prompt, sync state with local storage, refactor prompt, simplify and clean logic. This is vibe coding done correctly. What you should not do, not deep, don't optimize, do not chase frameworks, do not add a backend. You're building understanding, not products. Exactly. Out of this project, you will understand what Next.js actually gives you, what React exists, why what state really means, why tools are chosen, how to control AI instead of breaking control by air. If you want, next I can break this project into exact prompting steps, teach you how to read AI generated code. Yeah, let's go on. Assuming that I am ACOPLE. Good. Later, what you are actually doing, big picture, you're not coding right now. You're designing systems using AI tools to generate instructions, learning how software is structured. Your job is thinking, not typing. VS Code is just a text editor, the browser is just a viewer, the AI is your junior engineer, right? You are the architect Layer one, what is a website really? A website is just files that the browser reads and shows visually. Exactly. At the lowest level, HTML structure, CSS, JavaScript. Everything else is abstraction on top of this. What is JavaScript? JavaScript is a language that runs in the browser, right? JavaScript is a language that runs in the browser, used to change things after the page loads. Example actions: button click, typing in input, showing, hiding elements, saving data temporarily. Without JavaScript, website is dead, no interaction. Okay, JavaScript is a language that runs in the browser, right? Used to change things after the page loads. Website is that, no interaction. Okay, so JavaScript is responsible for interaction. So it's a language basically, a language that runs in the browser. Okay. Why React exists? Before React, developers manually updated the page, very messy, very error prone. React solved one problem: when data changes, automatically update the UI. That's it. React is UI is equal function of data. Change data, UI updates. Okay, so that means if you change the data in the backend, like you change some element of the website or your app or whatever you're coding, it changes the user interface accordingly. Got it. What state means? Critical. State means data that can change while the app is running. Okay, let's understand these concepts in depth, and I will probably say, okay, let's go again. What is JavaScript? JavaScript is a language that runs in the browser, used to change things after the page loads. Okay, so it's a language, okay, that runs in the browser, obviously, used to change things after the page loads. Example actions: button click, okay, typing in input, right, showing, hiding elements, saving data temporarily. Without JavaScript, website is dead, no interaction. That means JavaScript is responsible for interaction. Why React exists? Developers manually updated the page, very messy, very error prone. React solved one problem: when data changes, automatically update the UI. So React solved one problem: when data changes, automatically update the UI. I don't understand this shit. Developers manually updated the page. Okay. So if there's an update, okay, got it. Okay, so when data changes, that means when the code changes or you want to change something in your website or your app, it automatically updates the user interface accordingly. So React is UI, React equals UI equals function of data. Change data, that is UI updates. Oh, okay. Yes, right. When you change the data, when you change something that you want to change, it changes the user interface. It updates the user interface accordingly. So React does it by itself. Layer 4, what state means? Critical. State means data that can change while the app is running. Okay. So while the app is running on the host, it is live. Data that you can change in the backend, probably. What do you mean? Examples: notes list, search text, selected filter. Disappears on refresh unless saved. State management, deciding where data lives and who can change it. State lives in memory RAM, disappears on refresh unless saved. I need to focus. Notes list. Do I need to write down this thing? I don't think so, because I can always come back and look at it. deciding where data lives and who can change it. State management is what we call. What Next.js is no bullshit version, a wrapper around React that gives structure, rules, and tools. Okay. Next.js gives you file based routing, files equals pages. So, what did we understand from React? What React was actually, developers manually updated the page. Very messy, very error prone. So, that means mhm, project structure, build system, run your app, dev server. Okay, development server. You're not using servers, databases, backend logic. You're using Next.js as React plus structure plus convenience. Okay, so Next.js is what? A wrapper around React. Got it. So when React is responsible for changing or updating the UI user interface, right? And it's a wrapper that gives structure, rules, and tools to that updation. Okay, file-based routing, files, pages, project structure, no chaos. Okay, for now this is enough. What your app actually is, your personal knowledge vault, a React app running inside Next.js in the browser. Okay, using states, saving to local storage. There is no server, everything lives on your machine, right? That's comprehensible. So your personal knowledge vault is, so talking about the app that that it's set to me to build a React app running inside Next.js. Okay, so a wrapper around React. Running inside Next.js. So Next.js is what? Probably a temporary host in the browser using state. So React, from React we understood that it updates the UI and we change something in the backend using state management. Let's go back to state. React state means data that can change while the app is running. Using state, saving local storage. What local storage is? Browser storage, key value persists after refresh. Okay, think hard disk for the browser. When used when no backend, no login, single user apps. Okay, what tailwind is? Pre-written CSS classes. You assemble them like Lego. Purpose, faster UI, no CSS files, predictable styling. It does not add logic, handle data, manage state. Pre-written CSS classes. I'm sorry. Sorry. Faster UI, no CSS files, predictable styling. It does not add logic, handle data, manage state. How AI fits in, important. AI does not understand your product vision, understand trade offs, decide architecture. AI does write code fast, follow instructions, explain patterns. Okay, that's important. it does not understand your vision. It does not understand trade-offs. What are the trade-offs actually, and obviously the do-overs. Decides architecture. No, it doesn't. AI does is writes code fast, follows instructions, explains patterns. If your prompt is weak, output is garbage. Your job, give precise instructions, not build app, please. Oh, right. That's what I've been doing, bro. How you should think while prompting. What does this part do? What data does it need? What can change? Where should it live? Then prompt. Next step, very important. Next, we will break down the knowledge vault into exact mental components, define state flow, learn how to read AI generated code line by line, learn how to correct AI when it messes up. No code yet. Say next layer when you're ready. Next layer. Good. Now we move from theory to structure. Still no